I know you don't like to answer the questions about the, we'll wait a second. The two interceptions, what happened on the first one, and on the second one, you said the other night that stuff happens. Is there anything a quarterback can do to avoid something like that happening?
On the first one, just miscommunications of just me and Switzer, what we was trying to do. And the second one, you can't control it. A ball getting bad at the line, so ball gets bad, it gets tipped, defender catches the ball, and that's it. I mean, there's nothing I could have done about that one. And we overcame adversity, and we started to move the chains, and we started to get it going.
As a group, not just you guys, the team in general, seems to start slowly this year.
Yeah.
Collectively, it's across the board. They're going to start playing some teams here pretty soon that could cost you if you start slowly again.
Right.
How do you guys fix that?
We got to start fast in practice. Some days we come out of practice and we on their point and we're ready to go. And then some days it's just like, we got to find a way just to start much faster because, like I say, UVA is a good football team, Pittsburgh is a great football team, and Miami is a good football team, and those teams are ready any day to come in here and just take whatever they want. And we just got to start fast, and it starts in practice. We got to get everybody back healthy, and we just got to execute and just finish in practice so we can finish in the games.
Marquise, your first game against Virginia. Does Quinn Shad remind you about that pass much?
Oh no, that was a beauty pass, Quinn Shad. I just love when he throws touchdowns because I tell him he's a quarterback too. But he hasn't reminded, he just keeps talking about the one he threw against Georgia Tech. I think that's his favorite one because it put us up 37-31, whatever it was. But he's a great guy and he's been doing a fantastic job for us.
When you came in for Bryn in Charlottesville, you bounced him. Quinn Shad was looking for a record.
Is that who was up at Virginia?
Yeah.
Quinn Shad, honestly, I don't even remember too much from that game, man. And that was I think it was last year.
No,
2 years,
3 years.
3 years
It's
ago.
the Thursday night game.
Oh no, he doesn't remind me of that. That was kind of fun. It was. My grandma even called me and said, I think I could have made that pass, And I still remember this pass to this day. But, a lot of people don't know. He was just like, man, I'm just trying to get out of here. But, I felt so bad, but I got on the record here, so he can't really say anything. So.
Marquise, you all are 5-1 now this year, and in past you all been either 1-4 or 2-4 or something like that, and trying to struggle for the second half. So how much, being 5-1 now, how much more confidence that give you going into the second half?
It brings a lot of confidence. It lets you know that each game we can come out and win football games if we just execute and do what's playing in the game system. And being 5-1, I don't remember the last time that's been played around here since maybe 1997 when it was. And we just can't get complacent. You can't get complacent. You got to keep coming out each day in practice and just executing and moving the chains and doing what you need to do to go 6-1 and go 7-1. And like I say, we just can't get complacent right now. We have to keep our foot on the gas and keep moving forward.
Along those lines, Coach said life in this job has been much easier, when you're winning.
Yeah.
Things don't go in one ear and out the other. Do you notice guys, buying in, believing more as what the staff says when you're winning like this?
Yeah, it's just, I still think about when we was down 21-0, it's just like the guys on the sideline. We're picking each other up. We're telling each other that we're still in this game. Compared to last year, it had been over with. Down 21, it was over with. But, with the guys we have, everybody buying into the system, everybody believing, and, it's all good when people are patting you on your back, telling you, you're doing a great job and you're winning games, but as soon as you lose, that goes south. A lot of people are going to tell you how bad you suck and you need to do something else. And like Coach say, man, it's good when you're winning, so hopefully we can just keep winning games for, he can keep getting praised.
When you look at Virginia, you've had success against them in the past and everything. What is it that you see in them when you look at them this year?
A big physical football team. They have played some great teams, UCLA, Boise State, and their record might not show that they're a good football team, but they are a very good football team. I just finished watching film on them, and you know, they're going to come in here, you know, and they're trying to get bowl eligible, and they're going to come in and try to take whatever they want. And that's just always been Virginia, you know, hard-nosed team that's love to compete and love to have fun. And, you know, one thing about it, they don't talk no smack. They just come out and they execute their game plan, and they just do what they need to do to try to get a W.
Do you think they may have some extra edge coming in here? They just, you know, got a 3 overtime win Saturday. Mike London's never beat the Tar Heels, and after you guys did what you did to him last year up there, that they may be a little extra motivated. They're not going to talk smack, but
It's
maybe.
not motivated. It's more just coming here and just doing what they need to try to do to get a win. You know, like I say, they always been a physical football team and a team that's can beat you any day. And you know, I'm telling the guys right now, don't look at the record because those guys that's a good football team. You know, they play, like I said, they played Boise State, UCLA, some of the top teams in the country, and it was a close fight with them. And they're gonna come out and compete. And I love it. You know, it's just one of those rival games that you got to come out. You got to execute, and you got to start fast because if they jump on you, they can keep pushing the gas and win.
I've talked to a lot of basketball players in the past. They say that they could always, in hindsight, they could always sense when they were about to go on an explosive run, you know, one of those 16-2 type runs. You guys are sort of a team of runs offensively. Can you sense when it's sort of changing and you can sort of you're entering a stretch where if you execute, you're going to have your way for a while against the team?
Yeah, that's just like, you know, we always talk about if we get that first down, we're going to the chains are going to keep moving and we're going to keep getting explosive plays, you know, because, I mean, when you get the first down, you usually take a lot of breath out of a defense. And as an offense, you know, when we know that we get the first down, we move the chains, you know, there's probably a time for a shot to get Matt Hollins the ball or Quinshot or Bug or have the ball down the field. That helps out a lot.
Wasn't that the case? You completed a pass to Bug right before they won the MAC the other day.
Yeah.
Was that exactly an example of what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
that's exactly, you know, just, you know, maybe get a little 10-yard pop here or 5-yard pop there, and they might think, you know, a run's coming next, how fast we move, but then we take a shot, and then there's 6 points.
For you, is it a matter of like getting in the groove, feeling like you're in a groove? And
Yeah.
did that throw kind of do that for you?
Yeah, just getting in the groove, you know, just getting a little bit of throws under your belt for us, a little out route or, you know, just something small, you know, just to get you going and moving the chains and helping out with the run game and also including the pass game.
Is this something that you can do probably, you know, for a stretch of games here, these explosive plays and everything?
Yeah, you know, I look at teams, you know, there's times we can throw the football and, you know, we can move the chains and we can run the football also. And, you know, running the football helps you out passing the ball. As long as we can run the football, we'll be able to throw the football. And that's one thing we're very huge on this year. You know, Elijah's been running hard and he's been doing a great job at running the ball.
Mac looked the other night like the Mac we saw a lot last year. Coach doesn't talk about injuries, but he said the other night that Mac was banged up earlier in the year.
Yeah.
How much did that affect his ability to be that guy for you?
You know, like I said, he's been banged up, you know, with a couple of knee injuries and shoulder injuries. And to finally have him back full healthy is a great time now. You know, going into a harder, you know, tough ACC play with these teams coming up. And it's, you know, with him back, you know, it's a big factor in the pass game. You know, a lot of guys got to back up. They can't press you because he can just run past you. And, you know, to have him back is exciting.
By the way, you had that pick with the bat and line, but you also had a touchdown pass that hit a helmet, a buzzing helmet.
I seen it.
How much fun did you guys have watching that?
I finally just watched that. I think it was last night I watched it, and Mac was like, "Did you ever notice that the ball hit the guy's helmet?" I said, "No, I didn't." So I went back and watched it, and I started laughing. He was like, "You see that eye coordination I got?" And I was like, "Yeah, I see it, man."
If you just get it near him when he's healthy, he's got a great chance of making a play.
It's just like, you know, that's all the receivers. You get the ball to Jonathan, they're going to catch it. Quinshot, you know. There's time it might be a 15-yard out ball, and I might have to be under duress and throw it. And if it's going towards the ground, Quinshot's going to catch it. You know, that was great receivers group for it.
You had better touch on your screen passes the other night. What'd you do in those 2 weeks to improve that?
It's just, you know, when something you feel like you're struggling on, just keep working at it. And, you know, I felt like, you know, just getting the ball out, you know, getting that touch and getting it over and finishing at a high point, you know, that'll help me out. And that's one thing I just kept practicing. Just like, you know, I knew he was going to throw the deep ball this week. So me and Mac stayed out to practice a couple of days and threw the deep ball and started to get the connection, started to get him back in the groove and let him know where the landmark's going to be and where the ball's going to be placed at. And you know, it all works out, you know, continue to work on it, you know, 'cause we can't get complacent now. We gotta keep moving forward, keep having fun, but don't get complacent with it.
You mentioned Virginia's going to come in here, you know, try to keep those bowl eligibility hopes alive.
Yeah.
You guys handle business and you can check that off. What would that mean to you all to get that taken care of this early in the year? Because that'd be new to you all.
It'd be great just to get a win, you know, to go 3-0 in conference play and helping us out, still going forward with the ACC Coastal. I mean, we just, you know, when we come in the tar pit, you know, we just want to, you know, please our fans, you know, keep winning ball games in the tar pit, and you know, we're not really worried about bowl eligible. We're just worried about the next game, and that's UVA. Like I say, we can't get complacent. We got to keep our foot on the gas pedal. We have to keep moving forward, and we got to come out and keep practicing and executing and working hard.
We discussed some past UVA games, but you've got a familiar face in TJ Thorpe on the other side of the field, really,
Yeah.
this year. What are your thoughts on getting to see him and see how he does, and you know, hopefully not get done to y'all what you did to them last year?
Yeah, no, it's exciting to get another opportunity to see TJ. You know, I talk to TJ almost every day, but we haven't talked too much this week. And you know, I'm excited to see him and see how well he's been doing. You know, I watched him against Boise State. He caught a touchdown. You know, he seems like he's been doing a wonderful job at UVA, and you know, he's gonna come here and he's gonna try to put him a show.
He's a little chatty.
Yeah.
You could say he likes to ruffle feathers and whatnot. That's his personality. Is it surprising that you haven't heard from him? Do you expect to hear from him?
Oh, I'm expecting to hear from him. You know, that's just the friendship we have. You know, he's not really about the game. It's just about him having fun, and he wants to have fun, and he wants to score a touchdown, and that's the game. You know, you want to come on, you want to put him a show every Saturday. You know, it's just not about him playing against UNC. It's about him trying to come and compete and trying to get a W for his team.
But he's from Durham.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are good friends.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think it means to him to be able to play close to home, just because he's got family around?
It's important to him. You know, I know he told me he's gonna have a whole fan section here. You know, he thinks we're gonna run out of tickets. I say, well, I think we're gonna hold tickets from your family. You know, so a lot of them can't come. But you know, just to have him back in Chapel Hill in North Carolina is exciting for him, and I know his family's gonna be excited. And you know, his mom usually don't come to the game. She gets intense and she gets like, man, but I'm pretty sure she'll be here. But you know, we're still family, me and TJ, and a lot of guys on the team like Quinshot, they all still talk to him. And it's nothing but love, you know. And you know, he made the best decision for him, but we're excited to get to see him Saturday.
Thanks, Chris.
All right.
Thanks, Marquise.